Los Angeles, like many cities and counties across the U.S., are increasingly facing constrained budgets, trying to provide key programs and services with very limited budgets. And many are looking at every conceivable way to reduce operating expenses and increase revenue. And an often overlooked area is a county government's real estate portfolio. And Los Angeles, like many governments, are looking at their real estate portfolio, which oftentimes is their second or third largest aspect of their budget, second behind personnel and likely IT, to really monetize their real estate assets in a much more effective and efficient manner to realize those operating savings and to reduce their operating savings, as I mentioned, and then also to increase their revenue potential from their real estate holdings. And we're seeing Los Angeles, like a lot of governments, start to look at that across the country. Not likely leasing. The current climate is really putting a strain on most governments, and many are looking to consolidate leases that they have in third-party facilities into buildings that they own, as a way in which to reduce those overall operating expenses. We're also seeing some counties looking to take advantage of lease conveyance, where they have the option at a very low rate to acquire an asset that they've leased for a long period of time. I think an opportunity that we're seeing is really how you restack that building, or take various departments that need to move from one facility that was leased into a facility that was owned. How do you do that in an effective way to continue to maintain operations and performance in constituent services and things of that nature in a way that's going to continue being efficient and effective with their real estate portfolios and their holdings? I think you're not seeing a lot of demand for new asset purchases from most governments, and that's at the federal, state, and local level. Certainly Los Angeles not being any unique city in that regard. Most are looking to dispose of assets or to consolidate leases into existing assets that they own. So I think they're going to see a higher degree of assets looking to be disposed of. The federal government mentioned earlier this summer that they're looking to reduce government spending by 10%, and so certainly you're going to see a large influx of government-owned assets and land on the market to either dispose of or engage in some public-private partnerships with the private entity to try to increase their revenue. I don't think the government's looking to commoditize the real estate assets. I think most are looking to monetize underutilized or excess real estate as a means to increasing ancillary revenue to their budgets. And many are doing those through an out-and-out sale or through engagement of a partnership with the private sector, either to ground lease a facility or lease-back facilities. So I think that you're going to see much more opportunities for governments across the country, including the city of Los Angeles, looking to monetize their underutilized or excess real estate.